guy KNTX did that just for you, Markable. I know I'm going to get memed out of existence, but thank you guys for joining me for Wake Up Hex on your Discourse Syndicate Network. I'm your guy KNTX. I apologize for being late. If you guys ever watch my show, I'm late all the time. You guys just have to get used to that. But this time I actually had an excuse, and it was just because I was horrible at my job, and I forgot to download the new 3-minute waiting screen that Markable so kindly created for us here. We've got some big things in the works. We're doing a little bit of a pivot with where our channel's going. We want to get in front of more eyes. We want to give them people what they want, but then show them what they need, right? So we've got some really cool things. We'll go into that. We're very well networked into some very well-known personal finance gurus and real estate investors and stock portfolio managers and things of that nature. And we think that'll bring more eyes. So we're going to probably pivot to attract more of that crowd. But don't worry, guys. This is still your home for HEX. This is the community stream. While we have more HEX and Pulse streamers than ever before, this is still the community. So this is where the community gathers, and we will never get rid of our FN Hangout. So in the meantime, I've got some, I almost said beautiful, beautiful people to come in here, but it's just the regular guys, and we all know that that's nonsensical. See what I mean? Yeah. So before I break the camera, bring him back down, we do have one beautiful person here with us. DJ, you have
my
some
little snow hourglass. Hey.
Yes, you are. I love your snow globe. So, hey, I don't know if you've really announced anything yet on this, but I want you to break the news here on Wake Up Hex, the project that you're working on for.
Yes. So tonight it's on in about, what is it now, 4 p.m. my time. So it's in 6 hours from now. It's going live on my Twitch channel. Link you see here, twitch.tv DJ_cryptomatic. And this is the HEX Christmas special, the Hexmas special. Originally I had this idea, I reach out to some of these, the favorite HEX YouTubers, and maybe I'm lucky and I get like 10 videos back. Then we're gonna play some songs and sprinkle in these messages. But that's not what happened. Like, everybody came back, everybody reached out, the whole community came back with video message, with audio messages. I'm talking 140 sound bites and video bites by now, and I want to showcase them all tonight. So there's hardly no more space for music, really. So this is really for the community, by the community. And I spent the whole weekend, I don't know, programming 120 plus scenes in OBS. My wife's going all crazy, like, what are you doing? We need to prepare Christmas for the family. And I'm like, yeah, but I get this other family too here, So
gotta serve that community first.
Oh my God, it's a lot of prep work that went into this, but I'm so excited to get this rolling tonight. We're gonna try and record it as well, so in case people miss it, I'll definitely try and put it up on my YouTube channel, because I've got like Wales only rapping over Frank Sinatra beats, so the copyright lawyers at YouTube are going, what is this? So I will not do this to the DS channel, but because I don't want you guys to get in trouble, I put it on mine. But I'm in touch with Maximus J, so we are going to do a condensed version with just the community shoutouts, and the plan is to upload these as well on Christmas Day to the Discourse Syndicate, so everybody can really see. And I'm so impressed by what the guys have sent. It's such a strong showcase. No other community, I know we keep saying this all the time, but it's the truth. No other community does stuff like that. So it's a very powerful statement. And also, lastly, if I may say, there are some guys, that have contributed that you may not have seen before. Like, we see them all the time on Twitter, in the chats on the YouTube channels, but we've never really put a face or a voice to them. So and they trusted me kind of with their coming out, if you will, is a bit of, I'm coming out, da, 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 I want the world to know. So it's a bit like this kind of a vibe as well tonight. So I'm very excited to get this going tonight. So 6 hours from now, please, everybody, you need to watch that one and make sure you don't miss it.
That's right, guys. And so twitch.tv/DJ_cryptomatic is the place to find you for tonight's stream, correct?
That's right. That's where it happens.
I love it, guys. I love it. So I wanted to give you time to present that to everybody because we love what you do for this community. Dude, you were the rock star at the freaking HEX 2-year birthday bash. Spinning sets, providing all kinds of value and entertainment for the Hexicans. And it was such a sweet thing to be able to meet you, hug you, give you a big old kiss on the cheek and say, my brother. Yes, I haven't seen, we haven't seen each other in person until that moment. And it was phenomenal. It was glorious, guys. We got to have more of these in the future, some big events where we get to meet each other. Definitely, I don't want to work the next one because I want to actually mingle with you guys a little bit more. But at the same time, I really enjoy working these things. So I don't know. I have a problem sitting still in a party. I'm bouncing all over the place. So giving me a job to do while I'm doing that actually works out really well for me. But I do want to spend more time hanging out with you guys and passing out on benches after the club is closed with Santa Claus only one and fun stuff like that. So there will be more
that was a bit chill. It all came down at the end of the evening, and then we were chilling on that bench in the corner. Because when you're working an event like that, I was running around trying to set the music right, and you were doing the sound checks and the microphone, the MC. So then you're not really you can't really enjoy it as much. So you're absolutely right. We need to do more mingling in the
because there was a lot of Hexicans that I didn't get it. I tried to talk to a lot of people, but in between running around, I know I missed so many of you guys, and that was not on purpose. That's just the way of it. That was just the way it worked out. I'm glad us doing all the hard work though gave Richard the opportunity to do all the fun stuff and meeting with the Mexicans and all the pictures. So it worked out really, really well because that's who you guys came to see, not me and DJ, even though I was really excited. I was just as excited to meet you and Markable in person as I was, and Hexter Morgan and Hoddle Dog, and I've already met RG, and I've already met Crypto Coffee, but it was really cool to see you guys. It really was. So the people I hadn't had the opportunity to spend time with in the past, it was really cool. And we're going to do more. Trust me, especially through MCA. We're going to be doing some pretty exclusive get-togethers and events and things of that nature too. So, and we're looking for a solution for the international guys too that want to participate in that. So I want to throw a shout out real quick here to K4K Crypto. Your videos are killing it, bro. You're growing fast. I think you guys just reached 1,000 subs. Great for you guys. That is phenomenal, buddy. And I think it's all just you. You're doing great work, man. You're doing the Lord's work. If you would hit me up on Telegram at The Real KNTX, on Telegram, that would be the best way to hit me up. I'll get you guys a donation address and things of that nature. We do have a, I can probably put it in. Here. But we do have a donation address for paying the bills, buying new software, paying new Hexicans that didn't get in as early as some of us OGs, trying to put them to work, helping them quit their 9-to-5s. We've got, between all of our businesses right now, we got about 13 W-2 employees, so 13, possibly 15 W-2 employees. So we really appreciate you guys. We're getting in front of a lot of faces. Trust me, there's thanks to the work that Funding Jim is doing here. He has networked us in. Thank you for joining us, brother. He has really networked us in with some really important players, and he's great at it, and he loves it, and he's a jet setter anyway, so he gets to go hobnob and rub elbows with the billionaires and gets to bring them back to the network, and we're very fortunate to be business partners with Gary because he's just a phenomenal businessman, a real estate guy, got a wealth of knowledge. So we're really glad to have you. Funding Jim, thanks for joining us today, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think I've lived my best life until I came to HEX and found this community. This community really pushes people to find their calling or find their, what they enjoy to do. Like DJ Cryptomatic, you can play to an audience that is part of, a regular rave club or something like that. You can create music that people enjoy, but, there's just so much more substance when you have a community that feeds off of it like this. Same thing with KNTX. KNTX has been an amazing leader. RG3, people that are self-starters like Crypto Coffee, that just generate content that he feels that the community may need at that relevant point in time. I just feel like it's really amazing. So it's really easy now for me because I have so much. I guess the community of billionaires. I think I have 6 billionaires that I speak with regularly now, and these are CEOs of Fortune 10 companies. These are legacy type people that also understand crypto to a degree. They've participated in all kinds of different products in the crypto space that legacy people can. Examples would be things like Grayscale and stuff like that, but also direct participation with their own money, their own millions or significant money of their own, directly buying coin. So I talk with these people regularly now, and I make the investment without any real ROI other than building the community and the participation. I fly out. Like, if someone says, hey, I can set up this meeting with this guy, then I make the flight. I stay, 5 or 6 days in that area. I onboard them and teach them everything that they need to know about it. I was just in Tennessee a few days ago, or maybe like a week ago or something like that. And that was just a spontaneous trip because I was coming back from the London event. And this guy that was part of the collective, which I'm part of with Gammon and Kiyosaki and all
amazing mastermind.
Yeah, it's a great mastermind. And so just people that are related to well, that were, participants like me, like 20 or 30 of us or something like that. Had a great time over the weekend in Scottsdale, Arizona. And then they invited me while I was in London to come out and stay with them for a few days and see their properties. They have like 300 or 400 properties, real estate properties in Nashville. And their goal is to be like $300 or $400 million worth of real estate under management, very soon. So they're doers. They're entrepreneurial. They understand all of the real estate market and things like that. They buy, they never flip, they never sell. They just basically buy and accumulate ROI and cash flow. They follow all the Kiyosaki kinds of principles. And they got really passionate about crypto, because I was talking about it so much in Scottsdale. It was great reference and advocation by other people that are billionaires that are in regular conventional space that were with me in Scottsdale that I brought as a guest. So I'm really able to network now. So my upcoming trips, I go to Dallas next. If you know someone that's, I would say, I'm not trying to poo-poo. I think that there's 50,000 people that can talk to everyone. And I think there's a smaller pool of people that can relate to the finance space, the real estate space, the super affluent space, as far as the participants in those networks. And I think that I can make those kinds of bridges. I've done it successfully. So, the everyman speaking with the super knowledgeable, knows all the SEC rules, this is how hedge funds participate in things. Those are the people I'm talking with. That's the people I'm talking with regularly now. And if you can put me in front of them or make the arrangement, I'm going to Dallas. I would soon go to Houston. I've got appointments in Vienna, Austria. I've got appointments coming up over the next 2 to 3 months, just to pop over, stay for 4 or 5 days, teach them what they need to know, and then, onboard them and move on. And, there's not like a referral thing or nothing like that. There's no other kind of fee for service. It's my own expense. They see that. That's like an advocation of the value. So yeah, if you can relay people to me, then, I'll make the effort to jump over and talk with them,
Yeah, I appreciate what the work you're doing, man. I know it can be tedious to travel that much, and I know you enjoy it a lot. So it's a great fit. Yet this community has allowed a lot of people to enjoy their best lives and the work that they enjoy doing. And so I'm glad that you found your calling, and we're very, very excited to be working with you on everything that you're doing, man, because it's so symbiotic with what we're doing. And we get this in front of the face of financial giants and personal finance giants and real estate gurus and guys making money in the stock market. Like, it's just, once they're aware of HEX, it's game over. The game has we've already won in a big way, and it's about to get huge, and you guys have no idea how big it's about to get. So just stick with us. As more things unravel and as we can talk about more things, we will do so. I gotta switch my attention here for just a moment. Brian Magruder, you are a benevolent Hexagon. I don't know if anyone got to catch my unboxing video from Mr. Brian Magruder himself on the FN Hangout. He sent me 2.999 pure silver coins. One side is HEX, the other side is Pulse, and they come in a beautiful display case. It is going on the back shelf of the studio that I'm waiting for a contractor in this ecosystem of free helicopter money. Everyone's getting work done, and it's hard to find a contractor. But as soon as my studio's done, it will be front and center. It'll be my centerpiece, Brian. So I will be showing that off. Brian, you are an amazing Hexakin. Thank you so much for the gift. It's beautiful. Gosh, it's beautiful. It's so cool. So I just wanted to give a giant shout out there. We also have somebody here with us that doesn't usually get to join us. We're excited to have him. Liberty, how you doing, sir? Talk about finance guys from the legacy finance space. So glad to have you, brother. You're one of the Hexakins that are on my top bucket list to come out and meet.
Just glad to be here. Don't want to get in the way of the show, but I was awake on this winter solstice morning, shortest day of the year, and I thought I'd get in before the show was over, since it's shortest day of the year.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's nighttime already, and Santa Claus only one world. Sun's already going down.
There you guys go. I'm going to put that donation address in the chat, guys. Just posted it. So that's the address that Hexakins have for the Pulse marketing campaign to get banner ads up. We use this address. We've used this address with a couple guys that wanted to send us some money to pay some of the bills. So that will help. That will help drastically because we've sunk so much cost into this channel that RG and I have never made a dime off of this. We bought a little bit of equipment for RG with the Lemons back in the day with the D Live guys. We got him a good mic and a good camera setup. I'm hoping to eventually upgrade mine. Maybe the next stake that comes out, I'll upgrade mine. Well, when I get my studio done, we're going next level. The documentary team has actually built out a whole list of the equipment that I need, how to set it up. They're going to have a tech guy come out and set it up for me. So we're really excited. What am I, chopped liver here, bro? What am I, chopped liver? No,
They're making fun. They're making fun of the stash. So
I love it. I love it. Motley's my guy too, man. I love that guy. It was really cool to see him in London as well. So that's in there in case you guys want to support the channel. That's nice because then YouTube doesn't get their 40% cut. I've got other people reaching out. We'll talk to you guys about other ways that you can. I do PayPal right now. If you do it as friend-to-friend pure currency, it doesn't, and it's not too large, then they don't charge a transaction fee for it. It's only when it's accepting payments as a business that we start to get hit. So we can do that if we need to, but don't worry about that, guys. I really don't want you. We're not doing a fund drive by any means, so a fundraiser. So it's just for those that I've had a lot of people asking. In fact, I got a couple texts right before I came on the show saying, how do I get you guys some money? So just wanted to make that available for everybody in case you were interested in doing so. It's not something we're asking for. We know you guys will because you guys are phenomenal. Thanks, Alan, for the $5. My man went from Liberty to Libertad with that sweet stash. KNTX, you're my hero. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it, Alan. That is awesome. Well, without further ado, go ahead.
I was going to say, you guys as you become more financially sophisticated, because now you have assets, right, in the crypto space. Now you're doing things like doing a sacrifice for Pulse Chain or doing a sacrifice for PULSEX. Make sure that you are talking to the professionals that can protect you the best. Mm-hmm. Make sure that you're talking to the CPAs, you're compliant to those kinds of things. Make sure you understand what send to pool is and whether or not it's a taxable event because you do a sacrifice. It actually can. There's a whole reason why you see HEX price climb before one of these sacrifices, mm-hmm. and it is because it's in the whale's best interest to push up the price. And then they sacrifice and they don't have the same, it's not a sold event. So understand some of those nuances about taxation. So it depends on your government, depends on how your regulations and your jurisdiction matter. But there's a lot of incentive for a price to come up. And then sometimes there's incentive for why it goes down during a sacrifice window of the 17 days and things like that. Understand some of those things. But what I was getting at is definitely talk to your professionals and set yourself up to be more sophisticated financially. Understand business, you should launch a fucking business. You should have an LLC. When you
Real
go
quick
to
before you, because it's on the same string of commentary. Through MCA, we've got the crypto tax professionals. We've got them. They create, as part of the creation, they create an LLC for you, and there's lots of tax benefits to that. So mountaincryptoadvisors.com, guys. Just throwing that out there for you guys. I'm gonna go.
That's actually was my segue. Was you need to, if it's not Mountain Crypto Advisors, which it should be, because it's all Hexicans, and we're really looking out for the interest of the community. You know, you're gonna maybe take a plane flight to go to a trip that is a meetup, or you're going to, you know, maybe donate to a channel like this channel to support the efforts. You know, RG3 and KNTX have put hundreds of thousands of dollars into what they do, and that in crypto could multiply, but it doesn't. It's sunk cost to build the community, right? Because they've sacrificed money that could be compounded. So, you know, recognize the value of the community when we put things out and we put it into a free stream, or we don't monetize channels, or, you know, we spend hours and hours to educate thousands and thousands of people, and speak to your audience. I mean, just support what's happening between everyone that's public, especially.
Is Wales only scuba diving?
I was wondering. I was wondering who that was. Yeah.
That's definitely Wales.
He's on a technical dive. He's like, you know, enforcing the canal or something.
Yeah, I love it. That's so
no, no way. That was me. No way.
Yeah, that definitely was you.
It went away when I muted you, man.
Oh, yeah. Now it's magically not there either anymore. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it was funny. It sounded like scuba diving for sure. I didn't.
Yeah, I heard that too. I thought it was Liberty for a second. I was checking over there with that stash. Looked like you had a snorkel on.
Holiday mustache rides.
Looks like two little caterpillars kissing on your upper lip there, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Mountain Crypto Advisors with an O, right, Wales?
E.
It is. God, I keep trying to do the plural. Sorry, guys. All right, advisors. ERS. Okay, throw that in the chat for everybody.
No. I can smell it.
Throw that in there. That is fun. I know. I'll get it right someday, man. Someday.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah. I'm usually pretty good with spelling, but autocorrect has really screwed me up the last couple of years because it automatically fixes it. I'm like, I don't even need to fix it. I'm just going to do it myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even got to do anything. So
site's under maintenance though, so you're not gonna be able to find much information there for now. But
that's because we got the documentary crew has put together a really neat website for us. We just haven't launched it yet. What's that? Oh,
that was some feedback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was feedback.
Wales listening to himself on like.
Yeah, I was just trying to.
I sound wonderful.
Yes, you could do a S corp or a corporation that sits atop and managing members to LLCs under it too. There's a reason why you don't do an S corp, and I can't remember exactly all that. I want to give you guys why I think that is, but I am not a tax professional. You guys need to talk with the tax professionals. You only do limited partnerships and S corps when an LLC doesn't work. I know that much. So. And after talking with our SEC attorneys, we discussed that in great length. So don't worry. The professionals know why. Go ahead, buddy.
Cool. Did you hear me or no?
Yeah.
No, cut off at the end.
Yeah, I don't know. My headphones were weird. For the Americans, would be good to contact you guys. Right now, I'm doing some research for Europeans, and coming few months, I'm doing some business with some tax professionals that know stuff about crypto. So stay tuned on that because I know how hard it is to find someone that actually understands what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that's coming up for the Europeans.
Yeah,
we're working on a solution for global.
Yeah, we got
person like for everybody.
We've got some phenomenal.
Also good.
We've got some phenomenal international trust attorneys that we're talking with that have done business with our business partners on multiple fronts with very wealthy individuals that are foreign nationals. So, I mean, we're talking billionaires. So it's not just some some guy, you know, that made 200 grand last year that needed a solution put together. Like it's a continuing issue that there are tax professionals out there to help with all of that. So,
Yeah, it's just pieces to the puzzle.
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
connect all those dots.
And like I'm not a huge fan of the self-directed IRA in lieu of some of the other solutions that we found, but I still put them on our stream and we still talk to Rocket Dollar. And if they're willing to come to the table, Santa Claus, I'll be happy to do a little interview and let them show their stuff, you know, because we're all about options here. We're not the only option. We're just so far from what I've seen, the best option. So, and we as Hexicans have taken it very seriously. You guys know who all's involved: RG, Hexo, Wales, myself, Funding Jim. Like we've never taken advantage of this community, and so part of the reason we partnered with these guys is that we actually wanted to we wanted to make sure that Hexicans were taken care of. So we could have just easily set up a referral link and just funneled you guys all over to them. But we wanted quality control. We wanted to make sure that they really did have your best interests at heart when setting all this stuff up. So there's a reason we chose this.
Yeah, it's just another instance of Hexicans just building for themselves. That's all.
Yep. Well, it was stuff that we were building for. We needed the solutions ourselves. And then we said, hey, we can trust these guys. And these guys have done this for billionaires and 100 millionaires thousands of times over. So let's just partner with the guys that know what they're doing. Yep. Yeah. Far Out Aliens, thank you for this comment. I really like it. Be careful of the YouTube tax solution hustlers. There's going to be the guys when we finally open the floodgates and we start saying, okay, now it's time to go look at our solution. We're going to get the cheap attorney in the comment section that says, I can do it cheaper. Yeah, but you're not going to do it better. You're not going to give a holistic approach. And that's fine. If you guys want to cut corners and skip costs to set up these solutions for yourselves, by all means, go with those guys, because we don't want everyone on the team anyway. So we only really want the cream of the crop, which I know about 247 of you guys watching are that cream of the crop. So we appreciate you guys showing up today on this.
There's more to that as far as the affiliation. It's just like the strength we get from this community. We learn, we cross-pollinate. We someone else has a niche specialty that they know a lot about, and they share it willingly because it's kind of a familial family kind of thing. We all move forward faster. So if you're interested in real estate, there's funnels out of MCA or out of the organization that you're going to find deals because of network more than you're going to find deals of the guy that says I can be a third of the cost or a fifth of the cost or whatever it might be of just getting an LLC set up. You may get enticed because the LLC price is cheaper, but that's not what you're getting as far as value.
Yep, 100%. Chuck Roy, thanks for the $1.99 super sticker. Chuck
Hey,
Ray.
KNTX. Yeah. I know this is one other end of the spectrum, but in the chat, the Pulse Chain chat, we're getting a lot of new people in that have just come to the realization, or they have questions about, is the swap between two tokens an actual taxable event in the United States? So I can't stress it enough that it's a little bit late in the game to be getting your tax advice, but please go seek advice from a tax professional immediately. You have time. Don't screw it up. And the IRS probably won't look favorably on a whole bunch of, refilings later on to make amendments to whatever your return looks like now. So get it right the first time, get the right person, and get it done.
That's a great point. You guys, don't wait. You got to get you got to get your solutions in plan and your plan in place as quick as possible, because once they come for you, it's already too late. And Far Out Aliens is 100% correct here, guys. I don't know if you guys saw this. They want to hire 80,000 new IRS compliancy division guys for crypto, specifically for crypto. So if you guys think you're going about this on your own, I'm not going to give you details yet on what we're offering, but there's some other side benefits to creating a phalanx, so to speak, a shield wall of protections and doing this correctly, and having some kind of protections against these audits. So we'll go into more detail on some of the solutions for this in the future. But in the meantime, we're just going to hold off and let you know you guys got to start getting ready now. So Yeah, you guys are going to be getting that letter in the mail in the future. If you guys have a Coinbase, a Gemini, an ErisX account, you will be getting that letter. Just know you will be. So just want to
I
throw
always
that
keep
out.
hearing the IRS is the one gang you don't want to have trouble with.
RG3 says it best. Capone shot people in the face in front of FBI agents, and they put him in jail for tax evasion. So it's the one thing that you can kill people all you want. Our government doesn't care. But as far as our government's concerned, they don't care. But you don't pay their piper, and they come for you. They
That
want
wasn't
their money.
advice. That wasn't advice, right?
That was
KNTX?
not advice, financial, personal,
shit.
or otherwise. So
Yeah, no shit. So one thing you guys got to be aware of is that if you're going to play in this world where money is no longer an issue, you have to be prepared to play the game.
Yep.
And this is just a function of that. You can't hide, right? We've already come to terms with that. You can't really escape, right? Because once you're a big number floating around the stratosphere, you're going to be found.
Mm-hmm.
So the most viable solution is just preparing yourself for the eventuality of what's coming.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, this is what you do. Because in order to get to the other side, you have to walk through the muck first.
Yep. So it's helpful when you got tax professionals helping you. I know Far Out Aliens and I have talked, and it's been pretty painless, he says, but he also has great professionals that are working on his stuff. I know his professionals personally, so just want to throw that out there. Yeah, you guys, it's nice to have that peace of mind. That look, the ultimate luxury is peace of mind, and knowing that there's a one-stop shop, so to speak, in the way of someone to help manage the books as well is really helpful, guys. So it's really helpful. It's true. It's really true, especially if you put the right protections in place, you can minimize that tax liability. And in fact, what we've created, or what I can't say we've created, but what we're doing that has been done, thousands of times over, that to protect wealthy people actually compounds the protections on top of those of you that want to go to Puerto Rico. So Funding Jim is in a sweet position where these protections go in place on top of the tax benefits with Puerto Rico. So it's pretty freaking cool the way that you can set these things up. Not everyone wants to live in Puerto Rico. I can't convince the wife to do it. I've tried, man. I'm trying. I just can't convince her to do it. So I had to look for other solutions, and that's when we found these guys. But to find out that this compounds on top of the tax benefits in Puerto Rico, you guys should still be talking to Funding Jim about some of those solutions. So wow, Jesse James, thank you for the $50. Just wanted to say thank you guys for all your help. It's our pleasure, man. You guys make this so much easier to endure the slings and arrows that get thrown our way. So your guys' support, I'm just going to leave that up there for a little bit. You guys' support is phenomenal. We're in this together, guys. We are 300 against the system. We are bucking the financial system. We are bucking the IRS. We are bucking all the traditional power structures, and we're in this together, guys. So it pains me to see when there's drama in the community because it's so petty. Most of this is so petty, and a lot of it's just misunderstanding. And I love when we come together and we lock arms together and we are pit bulls on freaking Twitter. And we need to be like that in the real world too, guys. We are amazing. So there is no better community. So we love having you guys on our team.
Motherfuckers.
Okay.
Shout out to I just watched Brandon and K4K's stream. That was really good. He's got K4K has a pulse theory. I think it's Telegram/pulse theory, and it's really is only if you're talking game theory. I mean, if it's questions about wallet or just price speculation questions and things like that, don't clutter that room. The room is really focused with game theory. What's happening next? Why is this different than Pancake Swap? Why is this different than Ethereum when it launched? There's a lot of narratives out there, about multiples and comparing it to other things that did multiples. but these are new animals also, you know, and they're kind of taking the best stuff off the shelf that has worked, putting it into a single creature of PULSEX DEX or the Pulse Chain Network. So K4K, and I really enjoy his channel a lot. It goes so fast that it's hard to keep up. If it's really focused on game theory, then it's great content as far as the Telegram.
Yeah, I'm really liking K4K. There's so many, and this is the hope that RG and I always had, is that this be the community stream that allows you guys to debut your voices and for the rest of the community to hear what you guys have to say. And then we always hoped that you guys would jump off, create your own streams, and become better streamers than us. And I see a lot of potential with the new class coming in. Being better than the original streamer. And we want that. We want better, always, you know, always up and to the right, right? I mean, that's what we want. So we want a better class of streamers to come in and replace us and make us irrelevant.
The bar is debatably set a little bit low anyway. So
and lower every time I let you on stream, Papa B.
Thank you very much.
And the right thing is to say, you're welcome, new streamers. We were glad to set the bar.
Yeah.
I think they're awesome. I mean, from someone that's been around for a long time, I mean, you know, it's just exploded. I see new streamers all the time that I'm just so glad to see, and they're definitely taller.
Yep. Definitely taller than this guy. Yeah, I stand next to all these people. I'm like, am I hunching over or something? Because I'm really not that short. I mean, I thought I was average at 5'9", but I come to find out from Motley, I think he's 5'8", 5'9" as well. And he says, no, sorry, Kenny, we're on the short side. We're actually 5'10" is the new average. So I am on the short side now. I will be the first to admit it. That's fine. That's fine.
And then
you know what? Okay, KNTX.
We still like you.
We're seeing streamers that have their niche specialty that they talk about, and they have HEX in the background. I think you guys are bringing on the fashion people and things like that.
Yes.
So when you step outside, that is outbound messaging. And like I see all kinds of ideas on YouTube of very popular videos, which are just like 40 pictures from, you know, interesting things in the past. And it's just a slideshow basically. And it gets millions of views of, you know, these things that happened in World War II, or the first time that Marilyn Monroe was on the cover of Playboy, or whatever it is. So you don't have to be a face to basically market. And if you just like to create stuff, there's all kinds of ways you can get millions of views on your content.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. And that's why we're going to be doing a pivot here on this channel. So I just want to throw a shout out to Diamond Dad. His last video was phenomenally edited and put together. I love the game theory where you're starting to talk about crypto and how Bitcoin changed the narrative in the game. And you set yourself up so great for the next video, and I haven't seen it drop yet. So if I'm missing it, please message me and I'll drop the link in here for everyone else to watch, because he was setting it up for how HEX is better than Bitcoin. Man, it was a phenomenal video. So
that was a really good video.
Yep, and it was a great way to bring people in that without being a HEX shill or maximalist. Yeah. So it was a great way to bring the people in.
Had a shout out to Wales in it too. It was like, I'll leave that to Wales as far as numbers. I remember.
Yep.
Unexpected.
Yeah,
that was good.
You're almost average there. Give me Liberty, 5'9" and 3/4. Almost average.
I mean, I think the proliferation of new streamers just goes to show how high the standard has been set, right? Anybody could just walk in and stream, but not everybody can just walk in and call attention to themselves, right? And I think we got a lot of new people that seem to be doing that. And that's important because people want to be attracted to what they're watching on YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. They don't want to just watch what's being pushed on them. Yep. And I think that's what separates a lot of what we have going on versus everybody else. So it's pretty cool from that perspective.
Yeah, agreed.
Is this the goodbye show or something? I mean, this is Christmas time. Happy stuff, guys.
This was so great. I've loved you guys. Peace. We're out. And
bye, everyone. It was a great time.
We're shutting down the channel.
It's been fun, Papa.
Yeah, right. So, yes, almost 12 foot. Huddle Dog is almost 12 foot. He's 11'6". So That guy's literally like 6'7", I think, 6'8".
Yeah.
So
And weighs like 80 pounds.
yeah, it's
Strong
like
wind. He's gone.
it's like hugging a scarecrow when you meet the guy, but he gives great hugs. It's the
If
best
I
damn
only had a
scarecrow hug
brain.
I've ever had. Yes, and I look forward to doing a lot more with him in the future. He is a brilliant, brilliant mind. He's motivated. God, he loves this community. You should have seen him geeking out with the giant smiles at the event in London. Like, just the meeting every Hexagon put a huge smile on that guy's face. Hexter Morgan, by the way, is doing make sure to submit your Christmas content to him. He's doing a 2,500 Hex giveaway. His Twitter video was freaking hilarious. I don't know if you guys caught that. He was like singing to Shillem Dafoe and Richard Hart. Yeah, he's got a great voice. So
What about this price pump, guys? Perfectly broken out of ascending a triangle.
What about it?
Another
What
ascending
about it?
triangle.
I think everybody should just be like,
was
everybody
there
should
any
just know by
question
now.
it was going to happen?
Yeah,
I mean,
like what are you guys?
I
So,
love when we dip and everyone's like,
come on,
"Oh,
man.
Wales, we didn't get your doubling on the 60th day like you said," and it's like,
Now everybody shut the fuck up.
yeah.
That's what
Of
it
course.
is.
Of
The
course.
30 cents is awesome. And it
Where's
doesn't
my
I
look
don't
doubling?
understand
like
what the hype is for. You know, everybody
She's not
knows
the
what
only
time it is.
13-year-old daughter that's taller than me. I just want to throw that out there. There's a lot of 13-year-old
Wait,
girls
what?
that are taller than me. Just want to throw that. So,
That's a good one, man.
that was good. That was good. I love it. Yep. So here's Hexter Morgan, his status on his giveaway. So we do have a lot of tall Hexagons, guys. There's a lot of us short guys, but there's a lot of tall Hexagons.
Yeah, I'm short. So
Yeah, but your oh so smooth voice and your beautiful face.
yeah.
Someday
That's
people are gonna
height,
be able
right?
to see
I'll
you.
tell you, man.
It makes up for it. I got a little bit of a crush on our whales
Yeah.
over here.
oh
So.
my god, let's
And we're
stop
straight.
this slander.
And we're straight. Exactly.
And we're straight, and we
And
just
that's
go to
saying
bed to
something.
that. And we
That's
just
just
kind
saying
of lay
something.
down,
So
light a candle.
KNTX, I got a gift for you. I found something for you on the streets of Tokyo. You want to see this picture? Would you bring
Oh,
these up
boy.
if I give them to
Uh-oh.
you?
you put it up and I'll preview it first. So
Sure.
censorship.
We all have something to offer.
There you go. What do you think?
I don't see anything.
In the Wake Up
Oh.
Hex chat.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try to bring it up on stream. Give me 1 second.
I can't do that. I don't have no keys.
Oh, that's cool. I'll throw that up there.
Yeah.
Imagine the bar of quality of this stream if Papa B had the keys.
Oh no, there's a reason we have never given them to him. Even when he ran the show, we
This
still
is-
had RG in the background.
This is in Shibuya, in Tokyo. And I instantly
look at
thought,
that.
I said, this is a good background for, when you want to chill out. You could use it as one of your backdrops.
I
It's
like
got
it.
your kind of vibe to it. And it's a gay workout studio. So it's perfect.
I knew I was walking into something. I knew I was walking.
They spelled kin wrong.
What a setup. What a
Oh, that was good. Well done. Well done.
Papa always delivers.
And he's gone. So,
He's gone.
and the stream just got
So
better.
much
What's
more
going on?
room around here. We could stretch our arms.
Elbow space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a good one.
that was good. I'll give it to you.
That was
But
a
I'm
good
still
setup.
taking you
Come
off
on, that was
screen.
great.
Oh, I'm giving it to him, man. He deserves
All that
props
prime
on that
time.
one.
All that prime time.
I knew I was walking into something. I should know better by now.
Papa B's moment of fame.
But the
And he
thing
throws
is,
it all away.
walk out.
But I do have to show this one off. This is also a Japan picture from our one and only Crypto King.
There you are. Yeah, that was looking pretty tight.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Got the,
that is freaking cool. That's almost got a Batman vibe to it.
Yeah,
vibe to
that was
it.
very Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks super happy.
Yeah, he's not happy at all to be repping Hex.
Very
Yeah.
proud of that.
I love it. I love it. Look at those shoes.
I saw his pictures where he was walking across the busiest intersection there. You know that
Yeah.
photo in Tokyo that's always 10,000 people crossing the road.
There you go. I don't know what's up with you, Hexander. Why you got to be like my number one troll? You and Children of the Grave, man. Love you guys anyway. I'll bring him back up because Children of the Grave is asking for
Yeah,
it.
Crypto King was also in Shibuya, and that very packed crossing is called the Scramble, also in Shibuya.
They call it the Scramble.
The Scramble, yeah.
Huh.
Why is it such a busy intersection? Just everyone's pedestrian and two rivers are crossing?
It's a big shopping area. So that's from the station to the actual 3 streets that you can cross to get into to start your shopping experience. So everybody has to cross back and forth, and they got this 4-way, and it all goes red at the same time, so everybody can cross at the same time. You got like 27 seconds to do your business to get from side to side before it goes green. So it's all like pent up energy and then blast of people. And you have to be very aggressive. You can't just be like, oh, excuse me, can I just get around you? You got to like point your direction and go. Otherwise, you won't make it all the way.
Is everyone public space in Japan masked? I mean, do you recognize people?
Oh, do we recognize people?
I mean, do they wear masks everywhere there?
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. We all mask up. Everybody.
So do you recognize people in a crowd at all?
Yeah. We basically identify people in terms of scent, and sometimes we have some kind
5, 4,
yeah, we have a tattoo or
3,
two on our eyebrows.
2,
yes.
1.
a barcode sometimes. Scan it.
I feel like you need a T-shirt that just has the picture you used to have before you were masked, like just your face.
We actually have it's a very high-tech scan of your actual face printed on the mask itself, so you can look like yourself that way. No, Japan is a mask-wearing culture already. Yeah. So it's really not a big deal for them.
Is it because they're ninjas? Just tell me it's because they're ninjas.
That's it. Yeah. It's all about the ninjas. Yeah.
I'll take it. Okay. I'm not sure I shared that with audio. Hold on one second. I didn't. So
that's a scramble. Yeah.
Okay.
Chaos.
It's actually orderly chaos.
Huh.
He towers above everybody.
There he is infecting everybody.
Yeah, he does.
He's an infector.
Yeah, everyone's like, taxes. What the hell is the unmasked guy?
You can infect as many people as you want. Just pay your taxes.
What's the economy like there? I mean, is it the same? We're hyperinflating in the States. What's it like in Japan?
Well, we've been in a deflationary spiral for the last 20 years. So people were like, what? Lettuce is up 20% this month? Oh, no. But everybody still gets the $5 lunch that they've always grown up with. So they keep it, tamped down. It's not a very healthy economy in that sense, but 40% of the population is doing construction work, like opening up streets and building, big stuff. And it's business as usual for everybody. Everybody believes they're middle class. The government is printing the money just like the States. So there it is.
Everybody is middle class except Hexicans.
There you go.
That's right. That's right. Children of the Grave has a recommendation for you there, probably.
Well, first of all, this is no fedora. This is a pork pie. Second of all, this will be kept clean for kissing.
Let me back up.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Ooh, keep that.
Are we building a bridge? Is this the build the bridge part or something?
Yeah, build the bridge.
No, it's the below the waist bridge building.
KNTX, put Liberty above Papa B. Do it.
Yeah, reposition them.
That's strange. That's a strange sensation.
I agree with
build the bridge,
Hexal
Liberty. Build
about the whole living in Tokyo and stuff, bro. There's too many people, not enough space. I own an acre of land.
That's so sick.
I own an acre of land in the city that I live in. So there's no way I could live with someone right next door to me and me walking over people all the time. So I will live in that flyover country for as long as I can get away with it. So until Agenda 21 throws me in a work camp somewhere, then here I am out in where I've got lots of space. So we don't wear masks here, but you don't come in a lot of contact with people. Not even in our business. Most of it's done digital nowadays anyway. So
I was in Cabo last month, and they're building a new Ritz-Carlton on the Pacific side. And I was taking a look at these new phases they're building. and there's like a single level 4-bedroom on one side, a 3-bedroom on the other. Then you go up a floor and up a floor, and I was like, wait a minute, people are going to be Airbnb-ing these things. I don't want someone like you're talking about not having neighbors. I was like, where's the single family residences? And then the real estate agent was like, oh, we could drive you to those too. Those are $4 million and they're up the street, but you don't really want neighbors, right? Especially, you know, like with Airbnb, it's like every time you're there, there's a party going on next door. So,
yep, that's 100% correct. So shout out to those who are going skiing next month within this HEX community. Got some pretty cool things we're trying to line up right now for that. So it's going to be a very exclusive group because I just don't have enough space, but we can possibly get another Airbnb next door. We're working on that solution as well, so we can bring more people involved. But those of you who love the champagne powder of Colorado, this is the place to ski. I don't care. I'll put it up against any place else in the world as far as skiing is concerned. You cannot be the white fluffy powder, not that icy stuff you guys have on the East Coast and too far north. So we got the
Japan
stuff.
might be a competitor, but not much else.
What, indoor snow?
We don't have that anymore. That went out with the
Really?
bubble days. Yeah, I don't see
Dude,
it anymore.
Japan.
We sold those off.
Some places of Japan has the most powder snow, right? The whole
No, for sure, like Nagano and Nasu.
indoor,
In Hokkaido.
indoor snow. I dated that girl.
I don't like cold. So
For all you single Hexicans out there, get a hold of Liberty for indoor
snow.
Oh, like
remember.
lines of snow, you mean?
I remember her.
You know the Germans are coming to Miami for New Year's?
False. Utah is not better. False.
The Germans are coming. That was awesome.
Yeah, don't mention the
Germans are coming. Again.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have a really neat meetup. They're going to do a round table on some yachts in Miami. Sounds like really fun. So,
yeah. So if you're in Miami, I'm in Miami the 27th until the 6th, and then I'm in Houston at the Rebel Capitalist thing until the 10th.
Nice.
I love it. I really wish I could be there, man. I really, really do. It's going to be such an amazing opportunity.
It's Ron Paul. I come to. Some do.
Yeah.
Nevis just wants to be on stage going, we got another great guy.
I don't want to MC, man. I reluctantly did it.
Everybody be quiet.
I know. Shut the hell up back there.
Richard was like, when he got on stage, I was talking. He's like, "Shut up back there, back there, smack someone."
Turn you. Not quite sure what that meant.
Okay, Dad.
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's there's better talent than myself that will probably be emceeing at the next one if we have enough leeway to find who that talent is, but. I did it because they asked me to, and I would do it again. But I know I'm not the best for that, guys. So.
You were great,
dude. You were fine.
Good
the audio
energy.
was just wrecked.
Yeah, it was the system.
Good looking.
I
great
blame
energy.
Markable.
Great energy.
What?
Good looking.
Well, I don't know about
You're already a hero. You're.
The sound content for the film and the sound content for the stream was great.
It was
the sound content on stage.
The stream was fine.
Yeah. Hex the Ripper, thank you so much. I love this guy's Twitter profile. He's with a lot of beautiful women in his Twitter profile. Yep. Thank you for the $100. You are all priceless to the Hexicans. Also, thank you, Papa B, for being so extremely helpful, sharing OPSEC and being so responsive. Appreciate all of you for your roles in our great community. We appreciate your role in the community, brother. So you guys just keep showing up, and we'll keep showing up. So freaking love you guys. I don't know if you guys have checked out the last 2 episodes of Cash Daddies, but they talk a lot about Dick Hart in there, the fearless leader, Dick Hart. They talk about this, some pretty funny comedians, and I want to get them back on there because Howie is very much a traditional legacy finance guy. And as a stand-up comedian, he's very heavily invested in the stock market. And he has some words he wants to have with Richard, and I would love to see them go at it. I pretty much told him, I said, man, Howie, I love you, but Dick Hart would turn you out like Chris Neff gets turned out on the Hollywood streets. And Chris Neff's one of the show guys, one of the guys on the show who's also a stand-up comedian. And because I just don't think Howie would hold the candle to Richard Hart. So I would love to see him get back on there again. So we should make that happen. Everybody tweet out Cash Daddies and Richard Hart, and let's get those guys together again, because it was a fun show. And they, in the 2021 year in review, that was definitely a lot of those guys' favorite interview was Richard Hart. So, well, thank you guys so much. Thanks, Hex Ripper, for that $100. I think that's a great place to leave this at. I love you guys to death.
Thanks for letting me visit. I appreciate it.
You betcha,
Goodbye.
brother.